Welcome to The Grounded Leader, Ayurvedic wellness for leaders who want to succeed from a place of balance. A podcast where ancient practices meet ambitious goals to help you operate with strength, clarity, and grounded intention. I'm your host, Sweta Vikram, an Ayurvedic doctor, trauma informed yoga teacher, award winning author, mindfulness coach, corporate wellness speaker, adjunct professor, and a lifelong student of what it really means to lead with clarity, purpose, and peace. Each week, we'll explore holistic wellness, how to excel in authentic leadership, and live with balance and purpose. Let's dive in. Welcome back to the Grounded Leader podcast. Wishing you all a very healthy, happy, and safe new year. It's January, the month of fresh starts, blank pages, and let's be honest, a little too much pressure to reinvent ourselves. Everywhere we turn, we are told to set bigger goals, dream harder, do more. But what if this year, instead of reinventing ourselves, we simply remember who we already are and lead from that grounded space? Today, we are talking about how to begin the year with stillness, not speed, because leadership, true conscious leadership, begins with rhythm, not rush. Every January, I watch talented, driven leaders burn out by February. And this is not because they're lazy, but because they confuse transformation with reinvention. We set resolutions like we are at war with ourselves. I'll be more disciplined. I'll meditate every day. I'll wake up at 4 a.m. I'll hit the gym 6 times this week. But Ayurveda teaches us something different, that growth is cyclical. There's a season for movement and a season for rest. Winter, Kapha season, is about stability, nourishment, reflection. When we ignore that natural rhythm and push against it, we lose balance, physically, emotionally, and as leaders. In Ayurveda, winter invites us to slow down. Think of nature. The trees have shed their leaves, the ground is resting, preparing for spring. Our bodies and minds crave the same warmth, grounding foods, routines that anchor us. Instead of cutting out or restricting, this is the time to add in. Add warmth through food, tea, connection. Add stillness through breath and quiet reflection. Add nourishment for the body and the mind. Ask yourself, what do I need to feel steady before I aim for success? One of the biggest lessons I've learned, both in Ayurveda and leadership, is that clarity doesn't come from constant motion. When you slow down, you can actually hear what wants to emerge. Stillness is not a pause in productivity. It's where strategy, intuition, and authenticity meet. So before you set your quarterly goals, I invite you to sit with this question. What kind of energy do I want to lead with this year? Not what you want to achieve, but how you want to be as you achieve it. Let's take a 3-minute reset together, a short one. If you can, I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale slowly. Feel your feet on the ground, your shoulders soften. Inhale again, inviting warmth and stability. Exhale any pressure to become something new. Now place a hand on your heart and ask quietly, how do I want to feel as I lead this year? Maybe it's grounded, maybe it's calm, maybe it's joyful. Whatever word arises, that's your anchor. Now carry that intention with you through the winter months. Let it guide your decisions, your routines, your leadership. Remember, you don't need to start over to start strong. The most powerful leaders aren't reinventing themselves every January. They're returning to their truth again and again. So if today's episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear your January intentions. Share it with me on Instagram or LinkedIn using the hashtag The Grounded Leader Podcast. Or join my newsletter at shwetavikram.com to get your free 5-minute Ayurveda reset guide, a beautiful way to stay aligned this season. Until next time, stay grounded, stay kind, and lead from within.